Hello, welcome to Maafii's Kitchen. Healthy cooking, it's a lifestyle here.
Hello families, welcome back once again to my kitchen. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. Today's video recipe is just simple and I and my family we did enjoy it, so I hope you also enjoy it. So let's get started. So I'll start by adding my 2 teaspoons of my instant yeast, half teaspoon sugar and 1/4 cup of warm water. So the water, make sure it's not super hot, it has to be lukewarm water or warm to touch. Or if you have a thermometer, you can just check 110 to 115 Fahrenheit. And I'll just mix everything together and I'll cover it up and set it aside for 5 to 10 minutes for it to rise. So I'm just going to add all my ingredients into my bowl. So I have my all-purpose organic flour and I have my cocoa powder. So the cocoa powder, I'm using the bitter cocoa powder. So if you don't want your bread to be bitter, just use sweet or unsweet cocoa powder. So I'm just mixing everything well and I'll just set it aside. So after the 10 minutes, my yeast is ready and it has to be foaming. If your yeast did not foaming like this, it means your yeast is not active. So I just added to my mixed ingredient and I'm just adding the rest of the ingredients. So to know all the measurements and the ingredients that I'm using for today's recipe, check from the beginning of the video or from the description box. So I'm using almond vanilla milk. You can use any kind of milk of your choice. So I'm just adding them little by little until I get the texture that I am going for. So make sure you add them little by little until you get the texture that you want. So this is the texture that I am going for. So there are some of the dough around my bowl, so I sprinkled a little bit of flour to help me get them off and also to prevent the dough from sticking on my hand.
Over you, raise your hands if you know you sabi cook. Give me something local, something special, something tasty, something continental. Show me how to cook, teacher. Show me how to cook.
Now I'm just going to transfer the dough into my greasy bowl. So I added some coconut oil and I'm just going to spread it everywhere inside the bowl and I'll transfer my dough inside it. So I'll use my oil hand to knead the bread for 1 minute. And I'm just going to cover it up with some plastic wrap and kitchen rag and I will keep it in a warm place for 30 minutes. So after the 30 minutes, the dough have doubled its size. I'll use my oil hand to knead for another extra 1 minute.
Over you, raise your hands if you know you sabi cook. Give me something local, something special, something tasty, something continental. Show me how to cook.
So I'm just going to transfer it into my flour surface and I will knead it for another extra 1 minute. Then after that I will cut them into the shape and the size that I will be going for.
Maafii, you make the food they be. You make the food they be. I want to learn your love. Teach me your love. I want to learn your love.
So if you want to get equal sizes of your bread, you can just measure them whilst you are cutting them.
Maafii's Kitchen.
This is the baking tray that I'm going to use. So I'm just bringing a little bit of flour inside it to help me get out my bread easy after baking. or you can choose to add parchment sheet.
You sabi cook. Give me something local, something special, something tasty, something continental.
So now I'm just going to roll my bread, and I'm using this small roller to roll it. So I added some flour around it to help the rolling easy and also prevent the dough from sticking around it. So these are the sizes that I'm going for. So now that I'm done, I'm just going to cover it up with some plastic wrap and kitchen rag, and I will keep it in a warm place for extra 30 minutes. Now I'm just coming to prep my egg mixture. So I have 1 egg plus 1 tablespoon of my almond milk. So I'll mix everything thoroughly and I'll set it aside. After the 30 minutes, the bread have doubled its size, and I'm just going to brush the top with the egg mixture. That's going to give it the beautiful golden brown. So I will bake it under 350 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. So after the 25 minutes, the bread is super soft, it's ready. So I'll just transfer it into my rack for it to cool down completely before we enjoy this bread.
Your pastries that baby and easy to do it.
So we did enjoy this bread very well. So I hope you also enjoy it when you try it. So if you did enjoy this video and the recipe, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more videos, and also hit all notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you get a notification about any video that I will be uploading. So we are going to enjoy this bread with some peanut butter homemade and some avocado and some honey. So I hope you try this recipe and you also love it. So I'm just going to show you how you save or you keep this bread. It's easy, you can keep it any way you want. So if you have a bread container, you can just keep your bread inside. If you have a rubber bag, you can just use it to wrap your bread. You can keep it in your fridge. And I hope you did enjoy this video again, and thank you so much for watching. And until I come your way with another simple and healthy recipe, I'll see you again on my next video. Take care and I love you all. Bye y'all.